I had it. I had it set on push to talk, and I forgot it was on push to talk. It's from I was playing Among Us.
Among Us, yeah.
Yeah, and I was using the Discord, the Among Us Discord, to find like Discord chats to play. So yeah, sorry about that. Hey, I hope you guys are having a good week. Or how's it going? Everybody doing all right?
Yeah, it's been good. You really like Among Us, huh?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't played it in a few days, but it was pretty fun. I played it that night last week when we all played, and then I played it for like a day or two after that. I mean, I still enjoy it. It's pretty fun. Been watching a lot of like funny YouTube videos on it, and stuff like that. Like Disguised Toast and that whole gang of people.
I still think it's funny that he went from like Hearthstone Pro to Among Us Pro.
Yeah. Well, like all like that whole group of folks is pretty entertaining to watch. Like Corpse Husband and his videos on it. So, all their videos are like 500 IQ imposter play. You know, like that's all the video titles they do. But it's good stuff. It's funny to watch. They definitely have a lot of chemistry as like they're all like really high level YouTubers and stuff, but they have good chemistry as a group. Yeah. Okay. Well, glad audio's not totally broken. So you guys can hear me all right through Discord, right?
Yep.
Okay. I think the stream is good too then. Cool. I just gotta fix the Discord because I restarted it. I gotta fix the Discord pop out on stream now. But yeah, what have you guys been up to this week? I've just been working a lot, and well, I guess it's been 2 weeks since we met for D&D. I've been working a lot, and I was procrastinating putting out videos because I was having some issues, some tech issues. But what you guys been up to?
Well, normal coronavirus things, you know, nothing.
Yeah.
I just quit my job, and last Friday was my last day. That's just my week.
Okay. Congratulations, I think. Is the appropriate response? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Not dealing with kids yet. No.
Alright. Yeah, what he said.
Let me try changing my sensitivity.
You're alright. Let me like
Tell him his aim is bad.
Hey Joe, they said your aim is bad. I know, but they can hear you. I know, but they can. Did you hear his response, Pim?
No.
No, we just heard mumbling the first time.
Okay. He said he's not playing an aiming game.
Oh.
I think I turned it down enough. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know if you guys hear, and I'll try changing my sensitivity again.
You're right.
All right.
I'm just tweeting out the stram thing. Here we go. All right, now I can close that. All right. So, welcome. I guess, do we want to talk about where we left off last time and then jump into goals?
Sure.
I'm going to crack this Rockstar Energy first. All right.
Fee soloed some giant skeletal snake things.
Feed it everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, Fee took on 3 bone nagas by herself. The rest of you guys fought basilisks, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Ishu almost died.
Couple of
Almost
times.
turned to stone.
Yeah, he almost got ripped apart. Then he almost got turned to stone. Uh,
Um,
Tim
and
and
then
Orilyn were ready to book it.
yeah.
Yeah, Ishu turning to stone would have been a Tim casts fly and flies for as long as he can, sprinting constantly, trying to save him. And then half the group panicking. That would have been bad.
Yeah. That would be bad. Yeah. So you guys got through that relatively intact. Then you guys camped out outside the cave, right? You destroyed a bunch of statues in that fight.
now we fought some ghosts.
Yeah, and then you guys were camping in the tiny hut and were ambushed by ghosts. And that was kind of a weird encounter. It wasn't like it was super difficult. It was just like the way things happened were really weird.
I turned 10 years older, and I failed all my saving throws.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
As per usual.
I totally forgot you aged. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
that's
pretty
right.
sure I failed every single saving throw that session.
Oh man, that's funny.
Too bad you didn't get younger instead. You'd have more time to live and experience the world, make more bard stories.
I know. Well, I can cure myself later once I get great restoration.
Mm.
Like when I get 5th level spells, is just a long time from now.
Yeah, we'll see if
Yeah.
you guys live that long. Uh, DM said ominously.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys dealt with the ghosts, and then you headed down into the cave, which the entrance was, I guess, longer than folks expected. Like it took, it basically was like a slight downward incline for hours, like miles. Some of it was probably steps. Some of it was just like rough terrain, like not worked. But some of it's like crafted, right? Like some of it is like built by hand. It seems, for sure. Maybe just really old. But yeah, you guys basically like walked miles into the earth, the mountain. And you guys found yourself at like the edge of this water, where the path continued forward. And that's
And we heard some laughter.
yeah, you heard some childlike laughter, which I think Odayn rolled a crit on perception there. So you realized it didn't quite sound like a kid. Like I think I described it as being sort of like hyena-like laughter. And like a stone was skipped off of the cave wall, like ahead of you, somewhere in the darkness. Yeah, and I think that's where we left off as you guys were like proceeding forward into like knee to waist high water. For you guys, it's obviously going to be higher than that for Ishu. Ishu's probably at like shoulder height, maybe chin height in some places, because he's tiny.
How heavy do you think Ishu is?
Let me take a look. Let's see here. He's probably not super heavy. I mean, kobolds vary in height between 2 feet and 2 feet 8 inches and 3.5. Fourth edition, they're a little bit taller. So like 3.5 to 4 feet ish. They weigh about 40 pounds and 3.5, so they might be a little bit heavier. 40 pounds, 50 pounds ish. About the size of like a golden retriever, I guess. he doesn't carry much gear, so he's not going to have a whole lot of stuff to weigh him down on top of that. Let me see what he's got on him.
So one of us could probably carry him if we wanted to.
Yeah, if it like gets really deep, and yeah, if it's something you guys need to do at some point, then yeah, you should be some of you guys should be able to lift him relatively okay.
Well, Fee's the strongest of us, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then when we heard the laughter, were we far enough away that we could like prepare ourselves?
I mean, yeah. Like if something was coming at you, well, first of all, especially Tim would probably see it because he's got the. It wasn't within eyesight. Like it was far enough away that it was outside of eyesight. But yeah, I mean, like you would have at least a few seconds, like a turn to like ready yourself if combat was about to start. Like if something was coming at you in the darkness, you'd have time to like, I think you're getting at casting mage armor.
No, she casts that continuously throughout the day because she
okay.
did it for free, with no components or anything. But I was thinking of casting healing elixir, but that takes 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think you have. If it was coming at you, like if it was coming at you, I don't think you'd have 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's closer than that, but we'll get into that in a second.
It could be very, very slow.
Could you do it as we were walking down the cave? Or is that something
I don't think so for healing elixir.
Like you guys were walking into this cave for like hours, like 4 or 5,
Right.
6, maybe up to like 6 hours of walking just down into the cave. So like if you wanted to cast it like 10 minutes ago, you know, that's something that it would have been before you heard the noise. So like, I don't know, like RP wise, how you want to do that. If you would have just had them prepared in case, like you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, like you guys had plenty of time while you were walking down in here to like, if you wanted to do that, you could. Yeah, I mean, it's a spell for you, right? It's not like something you have to like stop and take a break and cast by or like.
Because it's the homebrew to make it less OP, I think. It uses herbs and the herbalist kit, so I think she has to actually stop and work on it. But it's only 10 minutes, so.
Yeah. Well, like, if you want to have it prepared, that's fine. You can have your healing potions ready to go.
Maybe we took a break in between those 6 hours.
Yeah, we probably did. She probably would have made it during if they took a break during that walking time.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's a lot of walking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, go for it.
Cool.
But let's talk about goals. I think I've got everybody's goals now here. I just haven't like rated your goals. I'm missing one for Fee. If you want to like, if that's a secret one still, you can message it to me or something.
Okay, but jump ahead for the other people because I'm still thinking about my other one.
Okay. Okay, well let's go to Odayn then. Are we doing the group goal as save the kids quest thing, or like what are we doing?
I think we're going with the make it through a percentage of the cave. But I feel like 80 is a lot because it was a huge map.
So you're thinking maybe 50?
I mean, it's not a very like RP goal. But yeah, I mean, you guys can do that if you want to do that.
Do you guys have any other ideas like RP wise as a goal? Hello?
I think everybody's thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to make my goals this time around more RP-ish, but it was hard to.
Not hard.
It was hard to come up with them. without knowing what's we're about to deal with.
Yeah, I get that. If you guys ever want to like talk about goals, like in between sessions, you'd be like, "Hey, I've got a question about some goals. Can you maybe recommend some stuff or that kind of thing?" Like we can definitely like have that conversation and messages or whatever. But okay, if we're going, we can put the party goal as like clear a certain percentage of the cave if you guys want to do that. Or we can come back to it in a minute. I guess I'll start with Odayn's second goal then.
Okay.
Find and deal with the source of the cackling laughter. Well, there's I guess that could mean a lot of different things, right? Like kill whatever is making the noise, or like depending on how you deal with it, it'll be hard or deadly, probably.
Okay.
Okay, keep everyone alive. I kind of feel like I have to base that off the difficulty of the encounters, right? Does that stand for the whole dungeon, or is that for this session?
This session. Because I might change my goals depending on what happens in the session.
Okay. Well, if it's just this session, it's probably going to be hard.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be hard if it's just this session. Okay, and now I skipped number 1 because we might. I don't know. Do you want me to count that as your one goal, or do you want to think about something else if we're going to make that the party?
I'll think of something else.
Okay. Tim.
Me.
Played by Tim, or something, some name because we don't know his name. Stay alive in the caves. Is that for this session or the whole dungeon?
This session.
All right. Probably hard. But if like there's special circumstances, like I think the same thing. With Odayn's keep everyone alive. If you guys do something suicidal again, I'll up it to deadly. But that's not like I'm not asking you guys to do something suicidal. Please don't. Like pull the entire dungeon or something. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Learn some properties of the cave water. We'll start it at hard. If you get something extra, I'll up it to deadly.
All right.
Counter an enemy spell. Well, the thing is, it depends on the spell, right? Like, because for you can counter something relatively easily and not have to roll if it's a low-level spell.
Yeah.
So I'll kind of mark it like that, right? Like, if it's a low-level spell, it'll be medium. If it's really hard, it'll be hard or deadly. I will, like, just to let you know that, well, it might be unlikely that you're given the opportunity to do that today. It just kind of depends on what happens. If you are given the opportunity, like it depends on what the group decides to do. Like, if you are given the opportunity today, it's probably going to be medium difficulty. If you want to rethink that, you can while we're looking at some of these other goals.
I might swap that out then.
But it would be really good if it was like, I don't think you guys are going to get through the whole dungeon today. Just throwing that out there. It would be like towards the end of the dungeon. That would be like a hard or deadly goal. I'll let you know that. But yeah. Um, Orilyn. Make progress towards finding Melora. I mean, that's definitely something you guys can do today. I'll put it at hard. If you get like the opportunity to get, I don't know, some extra insight as to what's going on, like, I don't know, find some clues. I don't think you're gonna find Melora today, but if you like, there might be some clues as to stuff that's happening. If you do well on picking up on that stuff, I'll up it to deadly. Help and or befriend an NPC. Hard. At least hard, maybe deadly, depending on the NPC. We'll see what you guys do there. There might be a lot of things that can happen with that. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. And help a party member with one of their goals. Yeah, you got it right. Depends on the goal. So whatever goal it is you're helping with, I'll award you the same difficulty.
Cool.
All right, so that circles us back around to Fee.
Yes.
All right, so I got number 1 is keep the lead guide Timothy alive.
Number 2, I just messaged it in case like the group goal is to make progress towards the quest.
Okay, let me see here. Okay, do you have stuff to do that with?
I'll think about it. Like if I do have some stuff for it, but I don't know if I can make the best thing out of it. Maybe we can find something here.
Yeah, like there could be like mushrooms growing in here or stuff like that. I think whether it's a gourmet meal maybe depends on the roll. Like you have to roll really well. But yeah, I'll put that as hard because we'll assume you'll have to roll well. The first one, keep Timothy alive.
The third one is a secret one, which I messaged you a while back.
Oh. Is it the one before I said okay?
No, it's the third one.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh. Okay. I see. Well, there's definitely almost certainly going to be a few opportunities for that.
Okay.
But I will say be very careful with that.
Okay.
I've
been reading a lot about this thing, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's secret, so I don't want to say too much, but here I'll message you. There. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'll put that, like, it depends on, like I said, there could be a few opportunities for that.
Mm-hmm.
So hard or deadly?
All right.
And then the Tim one, keeping Tim alive, I put as hard. I'm assuming it's just this session.
Yes, the whole session.
Okay, I'll mark it as hard. Odayn, you want to keep that first goal? It kind of looks like a lot of folks are sort of leaning on having one of their goals with the like make progress on the quest thing.
I changed it.
Oh, is it in goals?
Yeah, I just edited it.
Okay. Keep everyone. Okay, yeah. Keep everyone. Okay. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong goal. Frighten. Okay, frighten. Okay. Let me copy and paste that. Is that something that requires a roll for you to do it?
Technically, yes, because I have to do a weapon attack, but it also requires a saving throw on their end.
Okay, so you have to hit with a weapon, and then they have to fail the saving throw for it to work?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll start it at hard then. If it's like a really... Like, if it's an enemy that has, like, I don't know, for some reason, a really good stat in whatever the saving throw is, I'll up it to deadly.
Okay.
Alright. Let me make sure everybody else is good on their main goals. I think everybody is. Party goal. Have we decided?
I think we're making it the make progress towards completing the quest, right?
Yeah.
Because we all changed ours.
Okay, towards saving the kids or completing the quest.
Yes.
Okay.
And my third goal is kill something now.
Oh, okay. Instead of the counter enemy spell.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll give you hard for helping, deadly for killing blow. Okay. Make progress towards saving the kids or completing the quest for the party goal. I think we'll... I mean, I'm going to assume that that's going to be pretty doable today. I mean, all you have to do is, like move forward into the dungeon, technically, to complete that. You know, like, everybody moves 5 feet, and that goal is completed, right? Technically. But, I mean, you guys are going to do more than that. I know. Like, I know how you guys play, so I know you're not just going to take 5 feet and call it a day. So probably give you guys like 500 XP for that.
Okay.
Which I think is a hard goal. I think hard. No, that would be 600. I'll put 600 XP for that. So you guys are level 6
All right,
now.
I'll walk forwards 5 feet.
Yeah. I mean...
Okay, see you guys next Monday.
Yeah.
Stream over.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
I'll just go ahead and say, like, it, you know, same as any other goal, it has to be a challenge. It has to require a roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody else hear static right now, or is that my headphones?
I think it's coming from Ella.
Is it?
From me?
It just
I
started.
heard the static. Oh, never mind. It's gone now.
Yeah, I don't hear it anymore.
No.
I was just doing it for like a second. I don't know. All right. Let me move the perspective for the stream. Change that a little bit. Okay. Let me drag you guys where we left off. Make sure that the stream has a decent view of that. Did it? Oh, it's just taking a second to load the page. That's all it is. Okay. It's because the map is so ginormous. Okay, so we talked about what happened last time. We went over goals. I think we're ready to jump in. Similar to, before we start, similar to last week when we picked up with like a Odayn flashback. Yeah, I just want to let Odayn kind of know that, like, as you guys progress further and further into this, you might start, you can RP this however you want. You might start having like flashbacks and remembering bits and pieces of what happened.
Okay. What kind of information am I remembering?
Okay, we'll start it out with this. As you guys, like, we'll fade back in on like another really quick flashback with Odayn at the dock, like we saw him before as a kid. And maybe this time we get a glimpse of what he sees in the water. And it's going to be really quick, like 2-3 seconds. We're not having like a long scene this time. But we see him like looking into the water again. Something's caught his interest. His eyes go wide. And then we see like just a quick flash of a very pale woman floating face up in the water with her eyes closed. I mean, she looks like a corpse. Like, she doesn't look like rotting or anything, but her skin's very pale. And we I think just get like a quick glimpse of that, and then we hear the cackling laughter, and we're thrown right back into the to where we left off, with you guys like hearing that laughter and the stone skipping off the wall. And like folks are starting to like make their first steps into the water. Just bear in mind that any square with water is going to be difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes for everybody.
Is the water the green circles?
Right now, pretty much everything you see is water. The only people that
okay.
The only people that aren't standing in water right now, I think, is Ella and maybe Tim and Ishu.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a little edge. I can't see it because it's under their tokens, but there's like a little edge of rock right there at the beginning. Oh, Odayn's outside the map. Let me turn collision on, or give me 1 second here. Let me move you guys back to the start screen. Let me... I don't necessarily want you guys to be able to move through walls, is all it is.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could see the if there's stone underneath me, but then I moved it accidentally off the.
Did you see
the
anything?
thing.
Did you see anything?
No,
Or-
I just saw black.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if like it, like what it looks like when you do that. Okay. Well, you're probably fine then.
Well, Odayn doesn't have dark vision,
Dark vision,
right? So
right.
he wouldn't have been able to see anything.
Well, he has like his token technically has dark vision right now because he has light cast on him.
Oh, I see.
Right, Odayn? Like you can see walls and stuff, right?
Yeah,
I
I
was
think,
casting light on something he had. I don't remember what it was, but
I think Fee cast light on like my shield or something.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Tim casting it on like a rock
Or-
he gave you or something. I don't
It
remember.
was either Fee or Tim. I don't remember who it was.
But either way, you have light on you.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see, I think it's like 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim for you right now, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure it's right, because I remember we were talking about it last session, and it was like, I'm not sure if I'm seeing far enough kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm the most susceptible to getting blinded, so
Yeah, it's
probably best if one of you guys lead.
so I'm not starting off with an initiative roll, so there's no combat going on. You guys just heard the laugh in the darkness. You don't hear like anything moving through the water or anything like that. Like there's nothing rushing toward you.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are not in combat. So
Did you guys hear that?
Hear what?
The laughter in the distance.
that sounded a little bit close.
Something's here, so we gotta be careful, guys.
Maybe they're having a party.
It sounded sort of like a hyena laughing.
Well, they can have parties too.
Most children do sound like hyenas. I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the kids.
No, this one sounded. It didn't sound like a kid. It didn't sound human.
Kids aren't.
Tim, what's your
Not always.
Tim, what's your passive perception?
Not high, but not low. 11.
All right. That's it. I don't have anything else for you.
Well, it's really dark in here, and I can only see gray. Can can barely see anything. Timothy, how far can you see?
I can't see that far. There are bends in the tunnel.
Do you mind leading the way?
I would prefer to not lead, but I will if I have to.
We'll have your back. It's okay.
I'll be behind you to protect you, so don't be afraid.
You know, I'm really more worried about the front, but okay.
Issue.
Guys, I like caves, but I'm not a big fan of water. I got a bad feeling about this.
Can you swim?
No, kobolds don't swim.
Oh,
Fee.
well,
Yes. Odayn?
Why don't you carry issue through the water? I'm afraid that some parts might be a little bit too deep for him.
I don't mind carrying him. He could piggyback or be on top of my shoulders.
I mean, he will. He doesn't necessarily have to. Like I said, it's probably like shoulder height for him. He can get through the water. But yeah, I mean, if you're going to offer, he's definitely going to try to climb up on your shoulders.
Yes. I'll offer.
Okay. So a 50-ish pound kobold, I think he slips and slides a little bit and like from the water on his feet, like kicks at your armor a couple times. It's not comfortable. Have you ever had a cat climb up you and they dig their claws in? Like, yeah, it's like that. That's the best way I can describe it.
Sure.
But yeah,
we both have dragons.
All right. Well, why don't we
everybody's afraid to
go
move.
forward?
Yeah. Does the water feel weird or does it feel normal? By the way, we're still on the
Yeah, we're still
home
on the title
screen map.
screen.
Oh, did I drag? I still have you guys on the other map. My bad.
Yeah.
Here, sorry. That's my bad. All right. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, so you guys should be good. The water is the best way to describe it is, I mean, it's normal water. It's not the grayish sludge-like water that you guys saw before. But it's not clean. I mean, it's got algae growing in it, and fungus, and it's still water, so it smells a little bit. It's not sewage water or anything, for the most part. But yeah, I mean, it's still gross water, but it is water.
Right.
Is it dark in here? I can't tell anymore.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and check it out?
I can't tell if it's dark or not. It all looks the same to me. I start heading forwards a bit.
All right.
I move up to here.
Okay.
I follow him with issue.
It looks pretty clear. Nobody there for quite a ways. Bend coming up though.
A bend.
I'm just gonna follow behind Fee.
Ishu is on Fee's shoulder. Fee, he clings to you pretty tightly. I think the weight kind of just makes it a little bit harder for you to walk. Like, you know, it's like he leans the wrong way sometimes, and it kind of forces you to adjust and lean and like overcorrect. But it's not like you got to make a roll or anything. Like,
Okay.
Tim will try and not get too far ahead of anybody else to not die.
okay.
You know.
Okay.
Are you guys gonna move up with me?
All right. What is
I'm
this?
following Fee.
Stop.
Tim stops.
Can you tell what this is?
It looks like plants to me.
Do you want to
Or
make like some kind of check, like an investigation check on it or something? Like,
No,
Yeah.
Timothy isn't interested in the plants.
yeah, it looks like a bunch of gross fungus growing on the top of the water. It's like a bunch of algae and stuff like that.
all right. Let's just press on, Timothy.
We're
Hang on, Tim. I think. Are you gonna roll a perception check? I feel like you're trying to look for things. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. You get a glimpse of something. Can you move your arrow to like where you can see? Like,
Right here.
Oh, wow.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing your arrow.
Dang.
Very far.
Oh, you're pinging it.
It's pretty far up.
You're pinging it instead of using the arrow.
Hang on.
Was it up here or
Oh,
something?
okay. I see that.
Oh
arrow.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, can you just like move it around to all the areas you can see?
Okay. Here, I need to zoom out a little bit. I'll move on the right edge where I can see. All the way up to okay, I need to zoom out more. There we go. I can see all of that up to that edge, and then I can see like that.
Okay, so I don't think you see anything like concrete, but you see like the shimmer of wet skin, kind of, to like just very briefly. And it's grayish skin, and it's. Do you see my arrow?
Yeah.
That red arrow? It's like right up against the wall here, like right there, and it's just really quick. You see, like it's like a wet grayish looking skin that sort of just like retracts behind the corner there. And you guys hear that same kind of cackle of laughter again, and a stone. I mean, it can't hit you, but it flings in your direction. You probably see the stone go across your vision, hit the wall, and like splash into the water up there.
There's something around the corner, and it has gray skin.
Tim, make an intelligence check, I guess. Okay.
Tim is smart. He got a 4.
I'm gonna reveal something to you, and I just want to. You tell me if you see it, like, or part of it. Do you see that?
Nope.
What about right there?
Nope. Oh, that's like right where the corner is. I can't see it.
Yeah, like that's right where it was standing. Was like in that area ish. I'm kind of moving it around.
I can see its edge barely when you move it up
Yeah.
towards the upper part of what I think is a bend there.
Yeah, that's why I said you didn't get a full view of it. So you see kind of like what you see there, and it shrinks back into the darkness quickly. But there's like a cackle of laughter in that stone.
I think it threw a rock at me.
If you threw a rock, we would have heard it.
Mhm.
It threw a rock, not me.
Right, but we would have heard it make a splash if it hit the water or something, right?
Did they hear a splash or no?
Yeah. Yeah, the splash would have been audible. I mean, I tell you what, Odayn, what's your passive perception?
11.
Fee?
Pass 11.
Okay. Orilyn?
13.
Wow, really? I thought somebody had a 16. Maybe I'm thinking of Vash.
Vash.
Issues isn't very good either. I mean, you guys hear the splash. Everybody hears the splash. That's not the issue. You hear the stone hit the wall. You hear the splash, and everything. Tim, the laugh sounds familiar somehow, but you can't place why.
Okay.
Well, Tim, why don't we just keep moving forward?
Because there's a slimy thing somewhere up there, and
Well, you can always do what you always do, which is blast it if it comes too near.
I thought you were gonna say run away.
No, we're gonna move forward.
Tim moves forward 5 feet, a lot slower than before,
Follow back.
and then another 5 feet. Then I'll move a little bit to the left to try to get some better vision.
Tim, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. I'm alright at these. I'm good
Okay.
at these.
You for a second you swear you feel something brush by your leg, but it doesn't freak you out. Nothing attacks you, like there's no like magical effect that you had to resist or anything. I just wanted to see if you got scared. Yeah, nothing happens. You just like for a second it's almost like you feel a fish swim by your leg, but you're like, oh, I probably just brushed up against one of these reeds growing in the water or something. Like, it's nothing.
Move up a bit farther. I move up again. Already an Eldritch Blast if what I see doesn't look human. When I see it.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
I'll move
Just
up.
water. You hear the faint sound of like water trickling into water, echoing through the cave.
I move up a bit.
Okay.
I move up a bit.
You guys are so scared.
Move up a bit.
I would lead, but I can't see in the dark, so.
I move up a bit.
Okay.
The distance that I move up is approximately 1 bit.
All right. Oh, Ishu
Ishu
grows
grew.
in size. All right.
Poor Fee.
I move up yet another bit. A bit is what I'm moving.
Okay.
I think.
Stop right there for a second. So here's what happens. You hear the cackle of laughter again, Tim, coming from down this direction. Well, you can't see that arrow, can you? It's coming from down this direction. You see that one?
Okay, yeah.
But it's like further away now than it was a minute ago. You can tell you rolled high enough on perception a minute ago. It's moved and it's like retreating that direction. The other thing you notice, and I think any of you guys who can see what I'm about to reveal probably would see this as well. Let me pull this thing here. It's probably going to be right there. In the distance, like down the other side, like straight ahead, you see what looks like a lantern turn on. The reason it looks like a lantern is because it starts like in a low intensity light, and it grows gradually to like a brighter light. It's still only like lantern sized, but it's floating above the water right about there. Do you see that?
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It just kind of appears there, sort of like hovering above the water. Does everybody see that, or is Tim the only one that can see that far?
I see the dirt on this side.
I
Maybe
can't
just
see it. I cannot.
If you,
Is it a light source?
it is a light source. It should be emitting light.
I think
I can't
I
see
can
any.
tell like a shadow.
Okay,
thing.
hang on. Let me see. Oh, that's because I used the old light instead of the new one here. It is a. Let me correct this here. Okay, it should now be emitting light. You should all be able to
Okay,
see.
yeah.
Okay. Let me go ahead and. Yeah. So one appears there, and it just kind of floats there for a second. Another one appears here. I know Orilyn might be able to see it.
Behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
And they're not like, it's not like moving toward you guys. It just appears there. Orilyn, make a well, you're probably looking for stuff too. Make a perception check.
Should I use Fair or just Orilyn?
You could do either. I mean, it's fair to say Faye would be scanning the area too. So sure, use Faye. She's got advantage, right? That's why you're asking.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I mean, you just don't really get any extra information.
Mm.
Yeah, they just appear there. And they're sort of like floating in the air, maybe just like a foot or two above the water. Like I said, about lantern-sized little balls of light. You can't see like what's projecting them or anything. It's just like a little ball of light.
Do
You guys
think
just
can figure out-
stand there for a second.
Timothy, let's keep going.
Which way? There's
Oh.
it curves off towards the right, or it keeps going in a straight line. In a straight line, there's some solid ground with no water, and off to the right, I can see hardly around the corner, but it's all water still.
Well, trust your instincts. We'll follow you.
Maybe
My
you should
instincts
listen.
say we should turn back and go back to our nice little town with our nice little beds.
You guys see what I'm
forget
doing,
we ever
right?
came here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what's the second choice that your instincts tell you?
Those lights can't be any good news.
So,
I think we should go follow whatever it was that I saw.
all right, let's go.
Then it starts moving.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Orilyn, because everybody see what Orilyn was pondering there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a Feywild thing?
I know they definitely are in a 4E campaign that I listened to, but I don't know for sure in 5E.
Make a history check.
Don't know.
Guess
I think I know what those are.
we're about
but
to
Kim
find out.
definitely doesn't.
Okay. Yeah. Orilyn, you've heard of will-o-wisps, for sure. Maybe you've heard stories about them in the Feywild or something. But these definitely remind you of that. Like, for sure.
Alright. Hey guys, I think these light things might be connected to will-o-wisps or actually be will-o-wisps.
What are will-o-wisps?
Oh, those
well-
I know a guy that made those. They're the little the little twigs from the willow trees. They call them willow whips.
No, not whips. Not whips. Wisps.
Oh.
They're little light creatures.
Are they dangerous?
Ella knows they're dangerous. Does Orilyn know they're dangerous?
I mean, I feel like with a history check of 19 on them, yeah, you probably know they're dangerous.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Do you think you can snuff them out with your magic?
Should I make them explode?
We don't want to attract things here.
So the
Maybe.
three ahead of you guys rush toward you guys like 15 feet. 10 to 15
Tim
feet.
is gonna use his ready Eldritch Blast and blast them, I think.
All right.
Oh, wrong spot. You heard dangerous.
Which
and
one are you
start
hitting?
Moving at him. The closest one.
All right. Make a attack roll, I guess. Okay.
So close.
Roll damage.
Oh, I clicked twice. Oh, wait.
Okay. Let me see here. All right. So you shoot an Eldritch Blast out. It connects with this thing. And it deals damage to this floating ball of light. In response, I guess, they were all sort of holding an action.
I would still have the one other blast, I think, before they
All right.
got it. 'Cause they
Sure.
did. If that doesn't kill it, I'll shoot the same one again.
All right. You shoot off another Eldritch Blast, and it misses.
Oh, it's 7.
Wow.
Ooh.
So in response, all the lights simultaneously blink out. The ones behind you as well.
I killed all of them.
Good job, Tim.
Tim
Maybe.
starts walking this direction, very proud of himself.
Okay, hold on. As soon as you move into that square, Tim, you trigger something. So you feel
Oh.
yeah, you feel like your leg brush up against something again. But this time it's definitely something in the water. Like it's something solid that's sort of like maybe like a tether, a rope, or a chain or something that your leg presses against. And you feel it. And you guys all hear the tumbling of rocks as the ceiling above Tim starts to cave in. Tim, why don't you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Oof.
Okay. It's not high enough, I'm afraid. So you take the full damage. You're knocked prone. And you have a rock on top of you. I don't think you can breathe water, right, Tim?
Nope.
Okay. So you're pinned under the water with like one or it's not like you're completely under the collapse. You're right on the edge of it. So you probably just got like one decently sized boulder pinning your legs to the ground, but you're still under the water. You guys all see this happen. These rocks come tumbling down. Let me just boom. That should fix that because you can't see through the collapse. It fills up the entire tunnel.
I can still see through the collapse.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, I can too.
I just drew it on the wrong layer. Hang on. Let me fix that maybe. Hang on. Let's go to the dynamic lighting layer and go back to the polygon drawing thing. And that should fix it.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah. Now I need to, I guess, Tim, you did attack the things. So
Yeah.
here's what we're going to do. We're going to have everybody roll initiative. Make sure you click your tokens. And I might be rolling mine in secret here, but actually gotta click the tokens still myself. I told you guys to click your tokens, and then I didn't. Oh. Okay. So, descending order. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay. I apologize in advance. So, the stuff collapses on Tim. And then okay, we'll start there. Let me do this. I think there's going to be one right there. Okay. And let me just reveal all of these. Boom. Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Did you guys see the turn order, the 23 at the top of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So they get to go first. They rolled
All of them.
yeah. I only gave them one turn. But yeah, they all react at the same time. Let's see. Yeah. Okay.
Is Ishu next to Fee?
Oh, Ishu should be like on top of Fee. I mean, technically they're technically occupying the same space, I think, but I'm not going to do that.
I was just wondering because Ishu was like farther from.
Yeah, I should have moved him up. That's my mistake. Okay, so first, several of them appear around you guys. The one that appears right in front of Fee, it like hovers there for a second, and then it just darts under the water towards where Tim was. And it's gonna try to attack you, Tim. Why don't you guys make perception checks just for fun? I just want to see something.
Oh.
I don't see it.
Okay. I guess Fea and Odayn, but especially Fea. Maybe Odayn, you just hear a little bit of it. From the other side of the collapse that just happened, there's snickering and laughing. I guess if Ishu would have been in that square, he really would have been part of that collapse as well. So let me roll for him.
But he's technically on top
He's
of
on
Fee.
Fee.
Yeah, okay, all right, you're right. All right. I just wanted to kill Ishu. You guys won't let me do it. All right.
No.
So here's the attack on Tim. That's GM roll. Let me make it a public roll. I'm guessing a 10 doesn't hit you, Tim.
No.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be an advantage because he's prone?
Oh yeah, you're prone. Does a 13 hit you? No, right?
My AC's 13.
Oh really?
Oh,
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, take another 10
I'll
lightning.
use my reaction to intercept if that's a melee.
Let me see. It is a melee attack. So when you intercept, you can reduce the damage.
Yes.
Okay, let's see that D10 plus proficiency, which is 3 right now.
Proficiency
7
now.
or higher?
Is it 2? Is it? Oh, it's 3 right now.
Yeah, I think it's 3 right now.
ooh, nice.
Okay, so no damage.
Yeah.
So there's like the thing shoots, starts to dart towards the water towards Tim. I guess you block it with your shield. Maybe you stick your shield or your weapon out, just like stop it from getting to him. And there's a spark that goes off under the water, and it doesn't reach him. Okay. Now the one to the left of that is gonna attack Fee.
Oh goodness.
It's okay.
All right.
Doesn't hit you. The one below that one in front of Odayn is gonna make an attack on Odayn.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. The one below Fee is gonna make an attack on Ishu. It's a crit 1. I don't think they can hit each other. Let me see. Yeah, well, I suppose they technically could hit each other, but the thing is,
They're immune.
yeah, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, I can't think of any crit 1 failures that could happen here. They're immune to everything. So it just
Ooh,
it can't it can't hit him. Okay, so the one below Odayn is next. It's gonna attack, I guess, Odayn. We'll do 2 on Odayn. So you got 1 in front of you, 1 behind you, and crit 1. Okay, they're really good at rolling crit 1s, guys. All right, and then there's 2 below Orilyn. So we'll do the first attack on Orilyn. A 9. Wow.
No.
Okay. They got
You're rolling really low.
They got a +4, by the way. I've rolled what, a 6, a 6, a 1, a 1, and a 5. I haven't rolled any double digits at all. Okay. And that's on a 20-sided die, by the way. Okay, so I guess let me roll a D2. 1 it goes for Orilyn, 2 it goes for Fea.
It's okay, Ramblin. I feel your pain. That's how I was last session.
All right, Orilyn. 10. Okay. All right. Still can't roll higher than a 6. Okay, well that's their turn. Orilyn.
All right. Orilyn's gonna hex that one.
Which one? Sorry, I didn't see.
The one below Fea.
Oh, okay, I see it. Okay.
And then I guess she's gonna Eldritch Blast. Is there a penalty for Eldritch Blasting if they're right in front of you?
I think a ranged attacks,
Disadvantage.
have disadvantage if it's in melee range. Sorry, I'm just making sure the thing can work. But a 19 is enough.
Nice. There's that, and poor Het.
Let me check something here. Okay. I think you can tell the hex damage happens, but it's not as effective. It doesn't feel like it's effective as it should be.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, and then for my second blast. Oh,
Yeah, that's a miss.
Which one did you hit?
the one below Fea.
This one?
Yeah.
So that's
I don't
your.
think she's gonna try and move. She doesn't want to give any of them the opportunity attack. So.
Okay. Is that in your turn then? I guess that's bonus action and action,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Odayn.
Odayn's gonna cast Booming Blade on the one directly below him.
Okay.
Try to smack it with his Rod of Angling. Hiya!
19 hits. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so similar thing is what happened with the hex damage. The thunder damage doesn't feel as effective, but it does go through. It's just not as effective as it should be. Also, it really echoes off the cave walls in a badass kind of metal sounding way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's just for acoustic effect.
It's like,
Mostly.
boom. Okay. And
And your
that's
weapon,
my turn.
I just want to make sure your weapon is magical, right?
It's a magic item.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I guess that's a magic.
Yeah. Okay.
Take that.
Yeah.
And that ends his turn.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Fee.
By the way, Ishu didn't roll his initiative.
Oh gosh. Okay. I'm slipping here. Let me move that to the map layer so I can click on issue. Here we go.
And quick question, can I tell if these are like fiends or something?
Oh, he would have gone.
Yeah. I'm gonna move him up, and I'm gonna let him go now.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything active that would let you know if these are like? I mean, you have
I don't know.
You have abilities that will like detect,
Divine sense. Yeah.
but don't you have to use divine sense?
Yeah.
Like,
You need to use an action.
yeah. I mean, if you have something that's like always active that would let you detect something like that, then I could tell you. But I think you have
All
to
right.
use divine sense for it to work.
All right. I'll do that actually as an action.
All right. Let me let Ishu go first.
Oh yeah.
Let me see what he's got here. Oh, that would not be a good idea. Ishu casts Shatter, and the entire cave caves in on all you guys. Let me see. I suppose he'd attack the one. Well, he would have disadvantage because it's right up against him. But he would attack the one that tried to attack him. And a 21 hits. It's not a crit though. For 6 fire damage. Which is resistant to. Okay, so now Fee's using Divine Sense, Strong Evil, Powerful Good. You know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. Okay, so they're all undead.
Okay.
They're all evil.
Oh, they're evil. Okay.
And yeah, you know that. Let me just look and see how far 60 feet from you is. I guess it wouldn't be behind cover. I
No,
mean,
that's
yeah,
covered.
yeah. I don't think you'd really detect anything else.
Okay. I will use action surge, and then I will use I take out my sword, which is a divine. I think that's a divine symbol or a holy symbol, and I speak a prayer, and I turn down holy.
Oh, you can present your hunt. Each fiend or undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom save. If they fail, they're turned for 1 minute or until they take damage. Also doesn't get reactions. It has to use the dash action. Is Fea a fiend? I don't think so, right?
No.
It's a fae.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it is a
okay.
fae.
Okay, so we got 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wisdom saves, right?
Yes.
All right, their wisdom's not great. There's a 15. What's this? What's the DC?
Oh, 13.
All right.
Spell save is 13.
So the one in front of you succeeds. We'll do the one to the left. Fails. Let me mark
Okay.
that with that. The one below that one succeeds. The one to the right of Odayn fails. Let me mark that one. The one below Odayn succeeds. And it's within 30 feet of you, right? So these other two as well. Okay, so the one below to the left of Orilyn fails. Let me mark that one. And then the one below Orilyn to the right succeeds.
Okay. And that ends my turn.
Okay. Timothy.
Timothy will try to struggle out from under the rock.
How well can you hold your breath, Timothy?
I guess just about average, but I don't remember exactly how long that is. I have a constitution bonus of 3.
3. So you can hold your breath for 1 plus your constitution bonus in minutes. So 4 minutes. It's a long time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're holding your breath. You're trying to get out from under the rock. Make a athletics check. Fail. You're stuck. You can't get out from under it. Make an intelligence check, Tim. As I try to help you out here. Okay. Never mind. So you spend your turn trying to push this boulder off you underwater, and maybe you just can't get leverage to put. It should be lighter underwater, right? But you just can't. Maybe you're slipping and sliding in the muck at the bottom of the tunnel, and you just can't push it off. All right. That brings us back to the Wispy Boys. So these guys all have to run from you. The ones that
Going turned.
yeah, and they got to use their dash action to do it. Well, they have a very high movement speed. Does it say they have to use their dash action? I can't. Must spend its trying to move as far away as possible. It can use only the dash action for its action. Okay. So, I guess I'll move this one first. Let me see how far it can move here.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it can move all the way there. Boom. This one, yeah, they have a lot of movement speed, by the way. This one below Fee will move. Boom, boom. Right there. Okay, so right there. Boom. Okay.
Can I use my reaction to opportunity attack it?
I don't think you could take opportunity attacks if they're forced to. Oh no, that's
No,
if they're
if
forced to leave.
They're using their action to dash, so technically yes, you can.
Sure,
Never
go
mind, I
for
was
it.
remembering the other thing.
I'll also do the same.
Won't that end if
Oh,
it takes
yeah,
damage?
true. That's true.
If it takes
Yeah, if
damage,
it takes yeah, I was gonna say if it takes damage, it does snap it out of it. But if you want to take the opportunity attack, go for it.
Nah.
Odayn?
Yeah.
because if
So,
we get those,
so if it
ones
takes damage,
away,
it won't run away. Is what you're saying?
Correct. If it takes damage, it'll stop right
Oh,
where
yeah.
right where it was.
Then never mind. I won't attack it.
All right. The one in front of Fee will move. Jeez.
Which one had the booming blade thing? Because I think it moved. If it did.
It did. I think it was the one that Odayn was going to take that attack on.
No, it's this one. The one right below me.
Oh, okay, the one that's still there. Okay. So this one, this one just like scurried way off into the cave. I think it goes out of everyone's eyesight. Yeah, there's like a weird chittering sound that comes from that direction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So now the rest of these guys will go. Let's see here. This one's gonna, I guess, attack Fee. I think there'll be two. These two both will attack Fee.
Okay.
So 2 attacks on Fee. Here's one. It's a 9. 2. It's a 19.
No.
Okay. All right, so both of those miss. Then there's 2 more. So one's either going to attack Odayn or Orilyn. So let me roll a d2. 1 it's Odayn, 2 it's Orilyn. Actually, no. I don't think they're going to do that. I mean, those other two really shouldn't have attacked Fee anyways, but we're gonna let that stand. I think these two, instead of attacking Odayn or Orilyn, yeah, I think instead they're gonna blink out. The lights just go out on these two.
Oh,
And yeah, they just blink out. I mean, they're gonna move out of y'all's threat range, so you can make an opportunity attack, but you have disadvantage because they're invisible. So, Odayn, would you like a opportunity attack?
yes. So I have Warcaster, so I can use a spell as an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cast Booming Blade on it.
Okay. Don't you have to make a melee attack with Booming Blade anyway?
Yep.
Okay. So same thing. Make the attack with disadvantage because they turned
Do it
invisible.
again. Yeah. Right.
By the way, did they pass? Like, did they go up or down?
You don't know.
I mean, you don't know, but I'll tell you.
I have divine sense on them. I don't know if I don't need to see them, but I could sense them.
Oh, well, they're magically invisible.
Okay.
I don't know if that
Okay.
blocks divine sense. Let's
Oh.
see. They
It just
turn.
says detect the presence.
You know the location until the end of your next turn. Which we've already gone through your next turn, right? Because your next turn.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
shoot, that's right.
So
Does
it's actually.
it just make them invisible though? Because you could still. Well, I guess if they don't make noise, then you can't listen for them. But
Yeah, I mean they're ephemeral balls of light. Like they don't even have a physical form, right? They're incorporeal. I don't see why they'd make noise like floating through the air. Especially
they
if
probably don't put off any smells either.
well, if you're Fee and you have divine sense active, they probably smell pretty noxious.
Oh, that's true.
You might feel like the movement of air as they fly by you. But I mean they're gonna go south. Not that it matters. But that's the direction they're gonna go. So like Odayn, you have the chance for an opportunity attack on it. You missed.
I think I missed. Yeah.
Orilyn, you can do the same thing if you want.
That has to be a melee weapon, right?
Unless you have Warcaster, yeah.
No. Okay. Well, I guess it's worth pulling out a dagger for.
Okay. Okay.
That's all she's got that like has a chance of hitting.
It misses.
Nope.
Yeah. I was gonna ask which one you wanted to attack, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. So that happens. Yeah, the other two will just leave alone for now. I think that's the wisp turn. Issue. Ishu's gonna attack the one in front of Fee. He's got disadvantage, but he also has pack tactics, so it counteracts.
Yes.
So it's a straight roll. A 19 hits. It's not the extra bonus, but it does 4 fire damage. Okay. That is Ishu's turn, I think. Yeah. Okay. Orilyn?
Okay, Orilyn's gonna shoot at the one above Fee with her Eldritch Blast. Oh, whoops, that wasn't supposed to be with advantage.
It doesn't matter. It's a crit.
Oh, it crit anyway.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. 13.
And then for the second one.
Second one hits
It's really high.
for 6. All right.
And then she's also gonna call out like, Fee, you should maybe help Timothy.
Okay.
When that second one hits
Timothy
it,
gurgles.
when the second blast hits it, the ball of light blinks out like a fluorescent light bulb that's losing its charge or something, but it comes back on.
Nice.
Oh. Okay. I guess, is that your turn, Orilyn?
Yeah.
All right. Odayn?
I guess Odayn's gonna move in between these two. And he's gonna attack the one that was starting to blink.
Okay. Your hexed one, Orilyn, was one of the ones that turned invisible. Does your hex stop it from being able to do that?
I don't think so. It's just for extra damage. Let me double check though.
But you can tell where it is, though, right? Isn't that what the hex does? Like, you know where.
I think that's a different.
Hunter's Mark, maybe.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was
Let
thinking
me-
of too. I think it might be Hunter's
This
Mark.
is what the hex does. I don't think I get anything extra other than my damage and then the ability thing.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking a Hunter's Mark too, like when you mark a target with it, even if they turn invisible, you can track them. I think that's how it works. I can't remember. Anyways, you're attacking the one that was blinking, Odayn?
Yeah, booming blade.
And it's
Doesn't hit.
yeah, it's a miss.
That's it.
All right. Fee?
All right. Fee sees Timothy still in the water, so she will help Timothy by inspecting the rock. It's right over here. And if she could tell by her, she was studying like the journal from that Mason guy, and if she could tell if it's easy to break or not, these rocks.
Do you have a roll you can make for that? Like like a Mason's Tools roll or something?
I can use my investigation to gain additional insight when inspecting areas with the stone structures.
Yeah, okay.
Put them.
Whatever bonuses you have for your stuff applies, I guess. Yeah.
Should I use, since it's an investigation, it's intelligence?
Yeah, I think investigation is intelligence. But you can just
Yeah,
like roll an investigation check. Like you
Oh,
can just
okay.
click investigation on your sheet. Here, let's put some fight music on. Alright.
There's a 17 look.
17 investigation. Yeah, so the part that Tim is trapped under shouldn't be too difficult to move. You're definitely strong enough to move it. We'll see. I mean, since you're rolling well on investigation, I'll just tell you what the check's going to be. It's going to be a DC 15 athletics check or strength check to
Okay.
get the boulder off of him. It's not like it's not like connected to the main cave-in, right? Because he was on the edge of it, so you're not like you're not in danger of causing more rocks to fall down or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to use your action to make a DC 15 athletics or strength check, you can free Tim.
Okay, I'll do that now.
Okay. Well, your strength is failing you a little bit here.
That ends my
I think the muck at the bottom of the pool is just too slippery. You just can't get good leverage on it, or it's taking you longer than 6 seconds to get the leverage you need to get. So, Fee's trying, Tim. I think you feel Fee's like arms brush up against you as she's trying to like grab a hold of the boulder that's on your legs. It's your turn, Tim.
Timothy will try to roll out from under the rock.
are you trying to? What are you trying to do here? Are you trying to
Just try to push the rock off of him just enough
Yeah.
that he's able to get out.
Okay, I didn't know if you're trying to lawyer an acrobatics check instead of a strength check. I was like, that's not
No,
gonna.
he's bad at both.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, same thing as before. Yeah, you got it.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was almost a 17.
Yeah, I
at least
think.
it wasn't the one.
Yeah, I think the camera is like underwater with Tim, like focused on him underwater during his turn, and we just hear him like, and like he's like, we see his hands moving trying to get a hold of this big boulder. He can't do it. That brings us back to the wispy boys.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that are turned are still turned, right? It lasts a minute or until they take damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then they'll just keep going. They're gonna go off. This one's gonna go off the map like 85 feet. So let me mark that. It's 85 feet away off the map. This one will be off the map like 70 feet. I'll just put it right here. 70 feet off the map.
They just pulled a Tim.
Yeah, exactly. The one that went up has to keep going as well.
As long as it won't even.
Yeah, like as long as it doesn't take damage or something, it has to keep.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's so much room for it to go here. Which direction do I think it would go? Probably that direction. So it gets to like right there. Okay. Yeah, the chittering sound that we heard a minute ago like picks up. Like there's several of them for a second. Like it's like a bunch of like skittering, chittering, insecty kind of noises. And then they start to die down a little bit. Yeah, you guys can't see any of that stuff, but it's happening. So, hang on a second. Let me check the stream's doing something weird. I don't know why the picture shrank for the stream. That's kind of odd. I'll just fix it, I guess, and here we go. Whatever. Okay. So now the rest of these guys will get to go. The two by Odayn and Fee will blink out. And you guys want to take opportunity attacks?
Yeah.
All right. So I just need to know which one you guys are attacking first.
Probably the one that was.
No, it's close. Yeah.
The one that was blinking?
Yeah.
Okay, so both you guys can make your attacks with disadvantage. That's a miss. And that is also a miss. Alright. So those lights blink out. And now there's just lights in the distance, I guess. It's actually kind of like relatively quiet for the time being. Yeah. That's their turn. Okay. Ishu. I don't think he can even see any of them. Like any of the ones that ran off or anything. So I think he just kind of like, I don't know, climbs back up on Fee's shoulders maybe. And he's just like, guys, what are those things?
They're will-o-wisps, Ishu.
What's a will-o-wisp? I never. That light was coming at me.
I think he spends his turn just like doing that. Somebody get Tim. Yeah, Orilyn, what do you want to do?
She has like not good strength, but she's gonna try and help him.
Okay.
I think everyone's trying to do that.
Gonna move there and try to pull Tim out with her really bad athletics.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Orilyn and Fee are trying to lift the thing now. You can't get it off yet, but because you're helping, I'll give Fee advantage on the next check.
Cool.
Actually, you should have advantage too because Fee's helping you. So roll again.
I would be surprised if Orilyn actually did it.
All right. Is that all you're doing for your turn?
Yeah, that's all she can do.
Okay. Odayn?
I guess Odayn's gonna try to pull it out too.
All right. Athletics with advantage. Yeah, Tim, you're stuck underwater, but you see all these people's hands, like maybe somebody accidentally trips over you. Yeah, not successful.
Some people are getting rocked, some people are trying to grab your face.
yeah, it's probably, but they are trying to help you, so that's an improvement. Yeah, okay. Fee?
All right. He's stuck on a rock, right?
Yeah, he's like pinned underwater from his waist down by like a big rock.
Can I hit the rock to break it?
I mean, it would probably be harder than just trying to move it. Like breaking it by striking it would probably, unless you've got like
The mason's tool has the demolition thing, where your knowledge of masonry allows if you spot weak points in. No, it's not a brick wall, right?
yeah, it's just a
You deal
boulder.
double damage. Okay, it's just a boulder. All right, I'll help him then.
Okay.
With advantage.
Yeah. What is going
Oh
on?
my god.
You have a plus.
Oh my
You have a
god.
+5, Fee.
I mean, it's not killing anybody.
You rolled a 1,
Yet.
a 1 and a 3. Okay. All right.
At least he didn't. At least he didn't roll
Do a double
a
one.
1 and a 3 while trying to break a rock on
Yeah.
top of me, because that could have been dangerous.
Yeah, like what if like
Flat
if
out misses with the sword and cuts my head off.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like, well, Tim's dead.
like you strike at the rock with your sword, and a red pool starts to come out from in the water. Yeah, you just see like red. Yeah. Okay. All right. Tim, do you want to try to get out from under there?
Tim tries to get out from under there.
You have advantage.
Yeah, let me roll again.
Okay, you're
Oh,
good.
there you go.
You got it.
Really quick, I gotta see if I got the nat 20 on the other one.
Oh, okay. All right.
No.
All right. Yeah. So you can use
I
half your
push
movement to
the-
stand up if you like.
Yeah, I push the rock off, sit up, take a big gasp of air.
Just
Those weren't like the willow whips that I saw at the store. Those they disappeared and then the whole entire roof exploded.
Yeah.
Well, you're still alive. That's good, right?
Yeah,
How are you feeling?
wet, cold.
Just so you know, we haven't actually defeated them yet. They just Fee scared some away, and some just up and disappeared. So
Timothy looks at the roof in fear.
That's an appropriate response. You got any bonus actions or anything you want to use?
Timothy's still recovering from panic.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna do anything right now. He doesn't see any immediate things to do.
Okay. The wisp dudes again. They're gonna keep the ones that are feared are still feared, right? So
Yeah.
this is now the third turn.
Yes.
So they got.
I mean, Once they don't see me, they don't need to move away.
Oh.
Like,
Oh,
as long
well,
as the
yeah, they're probably far enough away then.
yeah.
All right. So the ones that are running do not continue to run. Yeah, I guess nothing happens. I think nothing happens on their turn this round. Yeah. You guys just kind of sit there ominously. Like, you know that they're not all dead. You know they're not all running from you guys. But you can't see them. Ishu says,
Guys, what should I do?
What
Let's
do you
keep
guys
going.
think? Should we go forward and chase down the ones that went forward?
I was thinking of breaking these rocks here.
Doesn't Ishu know how to break rocks? Or
like, he doesn't have any special thing that lets him break rocks. No. I mean, he has shatter, right? But that's...
You're there.
a bad idea.
I got one thing I could do. I've never tried it. I just it's a new trick. I don't know if it can help. You know, the big exploding thing. What
I
do you
would
got?
save it for later, Ishu.
Timothy looks at the ceiling. No.
Yeah. Using shatter in a cave is definitely suicide. Like, I don't see a way you can get out of that. Okay. I think he's still trying to stay out of the water, so he's probably, like, still on Fee's shoulders annoyingly. Maybe he'll hold a action firebolt in case he sees something. But, yeah, other than that, he doesn't do anything. We're gonna, guess stay in turn order until like, you guys decide what to do.
Timothy will move back to the middle.
You have
when he
to wait
has
till your
time.
turn.
Yeah.
Orilyn?
She's gonna ready an action Eldritch Blast if she sees one pop back up, but otherwise she's just gonna say, I agree that we should move forward.
Okay.
And she doesn't want to be in the lead, so she's gonna wait for somebody else to lead.
Alright.
Okay.
Odayn?
Well, Odayn's gonna show initiative and move forward. It's a difficult terrain, you said, right?
Yeah, all the water is difficult terrain.
So I have 20 feet of movement. Right there. That's it.
Okay. Fee?
Alright. Ishu, you might help me with this, but let's make a weak spot here, just in case we need this area. We did notice something was here when it fell.
Wait, what do you want me to do?
You could blast it.
Oh no.
With the exploding thing?
No. With that fire bolt thing.
Okay.
Hang on a second, let me see something. That's not what I was looking for. Hang on. Okay. So he'll... Wait. That was weird. My audio went out for a second there. That was kind of weird. Could you guys hear me there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I guess maybe it's my headphones. All right. So he'll blast the wall with firebolt. Oh wow! Really? Damn.
Wow.
Issue. All right. He blasts the stone with firebolt.
What happens to the stone?
The stone is scorched. It's stone, so it doesn't like catch fire or anything. I think a chunk of rock is blown off.
Can I, for my action, can I chisel a small hole just to weaken it, just in case, like, we ever stumble upon this area? Maybe we can break it later. I don't know.
You could definitely like get through this wall. It's gonna take you some time. Like, it's a cave-in. You have to carefully remove each stone. I mean, you're gonna have to be careful and make sure you don't cause another cave-in, right? But you could theoretically like slowly get through this collapse here. It's gonna take probably a couple hours. I mean, you're the main workhorse of the group, so you'll be doing most of the lifting, I assume. Yeah, it would probably take you guys a couple hours. I mean, it's a cave-in, right? Like, it's a lot of rocks and stuff. But, I mean, blasting your way through is another option. It's just a little reckless.
Yeah, it is. Alright. And even though the shoveling won't really like do anything. Alright, let's press on, guys.
Yeah, like, you can't get through in like 1 or 2 turns. It's going to take a significant amount of time.
How about like making the wall like thin?
What do you mean? Like stone meld or something? Like, there's spells that you can like shape
like
earth
that.
And stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's not a wall, it's just a cave-in, right?
Right. Yeah, it's not like a built structured wall. It's just a bunch of rocks that fell down from the ceiling.
Okay.
I mean, if Vash was here, he had that mold earth or whatever.
Earth.
Yeah, that would be super useful for this.
First time I've been buried in a rock that it wasn't him.
Yeah. But you still have full movement. I mean, cut in half because difficult terrain. But if you want to like move, you can.
I'll move here with Ishio.
Yeah, he's still like attached to you. Okay. All right, Tim.
I will move here, or move up to here,
All right, go for it.
all the way up to Odayn, and then I will bonus action heal myself with my healing light, or I'll do 3d6.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna turn off the fight music for now because we're not fighting.
That's my turn.
All right. Okay. During the Wispy Boy's turn, let's see here. I don't think anything happens. Yeah, the ones that ran, they're still running. Fourth turn, they're running now, or they're out of sight at least. They don't have to keep moving, but yeah. Back to Ishu. Ishu's on your shoulders, Fee. And he's,
what do I do here? Are we just? I guess I'll just get ready to blast something if I see it.
okay, that's Ishu's turn.
Sounds like a good plan, Ishu.
All right. Orilyn?
Orlyn's gonna move.
Okay, when you go to move... Sorry, Orilyn. before you move, you get attacked as soon as you go to take a step. So let me reveal these guys. Let me put them on the layer.
Oh, there's your hex guy.
Yeah. So I think you go to take a step. You go to move to this square first, I think. And the one behind you is going to try to shock you, which reveals its position, so it's not invisible anymore. 20?
Yep, that hits.
So you take 10 lightning damage. And then the one beside it, who was also sitting there holding an action in case you move, is going to attack as well. 11 doesn't hit, right?
No. And then I need to roll a con save.
For the hex.
No, the hex is gone.
All right. I'll take off the hex there.
But Ishu readied an action.
He did. So I think the one below Orilyn is the one that attacked first, so he'll shoot a firebolt at that guy. He has pack tactics, so that's advantage. So it's a 24 that does hit for 7.
Is it resistant to fire? Can we tell if it's full damage or not?
I think only Ishu would be able to tell. And Ishu says,
Fire's not doing so great against these things.
so yeah, you guys know it. They seem to be resistant. They seem to be resistant to fire too.
Well, since I already triggered their attacks of opportunity, she's still gonna move up here with
Yeah.
Faya, because Faya's still on her. And then she's gonna Eldritch Blast. I think she's gonna do the one that's closer to her.
Okay. Oh, it just misses.
And then the second one. Oh.
Also a miss. They're quick little things. They're tiny and they can move really fast, so that's why their AC is so high.
Yeah, that's all.
Alrighty. Odayn, it is your turn.
Oh, she will call out so that the others in front no. The wisp
Okay.
back.
I was gonna say, like, Dane would have like pressed forward, but if you called out, I guess he would move 20 feet. So right here.
Okay. Before you move.
Oh no.
As soon as you go to move, let me reveal these guys. All right. They're going to make 2 attacks of opportunity on you.
Okay.
So here's the first one. That's a miss. Big old 6. Here's the second one. 14.
Miss.
Okay, they both miss. All right, now you can move.
So I guess Odayn is about to move backwards, but he gets attacked. So he's just gonna move this way, and then he's gonna attack the one who attacked him.
Okay, the one right in front of you there.
The one right in front of me.
Okay.
He's gonna brandish his pole arm. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, ignore that one. This one.
24 hits. Yeah. Okay.
Hiya, take that.
Yeah, it connects. Same thing. The thunder isn't as effective as it should be, but it still connects. The light flickers a little bit, but it's still there.
That's the end of his turn.
All right, Fee.
All right. Fee sees that we are cornered again, but since she's wearing a plate armor and she's not really, and it's quite heavy, she can only move 10 feet. So she'll attack this one.
Ishu's attached to you still.
Yeah.
So Ishu is with you. I guess I'll just put. I'll put Ishu in that spot you're in right now, but he's like
Okay.
technically in the same space as you. Okay. That is a miss.
And that ends my turn.
All right.
Now I'll tell each tree to blast it.
Yeah. Okay. He will on his turn. Tim.
Tim will blast. This is one right here, right?
Yeah, there's two
Or is it
down
just
there.
part of the wall? Okay.
Yeah. He's just like floating in that same space, like in the water there.
Tim will shoot at this one back here.
Okay. Ooh, there's a miss.
And
Okay, Tim.
oh,
Let's see. I mean, I suppose we can accidentally hit Orilyn or Fea, or it blows up in your hand. So, well, yeah. Okay, roll a D3. 1 Orilyn, 2 Fea, 3 you. Guess we can put fight music back on. Okay, so Orilyn, roll damage on Orilyn.
oh,
13 force damage, Orilyn, as Tim whips around at the sound of conflict and just fires off a blast a little preemptively.
To be fair, the first one missed her.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. So you just had to correct your aim a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Does it knock her back 10 feet?
It says may, but I don't know if I decide that before or after I shot.
Yeah, I don't know either. We'll have to make a call on that. Whether
I feel like okay, it says when you hit, not when you cast. So I feel like I can choose when I hit.
yeah, okay,
I'm gonna not knock her into the wall.
okay, all right.
I'll just kill her half of the way. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Ella's really
Tim's-
quiet
Tim's
right
like,
now.
sorry.
She hasn't said
He
anything
will-
since the friendly fire.
I had to mute for a bit and I
Oh.
forgot I was muted.
Okay.
Timothy will use bonus action to healing light. Heal Orilyn for 3d6.
Like, whoops, sorry.
All right.
Good heal.
Sorry.
How many of those you got left, Tim?
1.
Okay.
1d6.
That end your turn?
Yep.
All right.
Tim only wasted one of his things and did 1 damage. So
Ew.
pretty successful turn. Yeah.
Okay. On the Wispy guy's turn, this would be the 5th turn that they've been running, right? Or that they've been turned, they've been feared. So I'm just counting up to 10. Sorry. Making sure. Are you good, Tim? Is there something you needed to do with that?
Oh no, I was just making sure that it wasn't worded that I could choose to not do the extra.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Because I have the extra coded in by default, but sure.
All right. All right. So the lights in the area blink off, and again, you guys are surrounded by darkness. Let me see here. Let me see here. Fee, you can make an attack of opportunity if you like. I just need to know which one.
The one in front of us.
Okay. Go for it.
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage, yes, it is invisible. Okay, that's not enough.
How about Ishu?
Ishu, I guess he can, yeah. You don't get the chance to, Odayn, but Ishu does get an attack of opportunity on this guy.
Does that mean that the one right next to me didn't move?
Doesn't mean it didn't move. It just means it didn't move out of your threat range.
Ah, okay.
Your threat range with the fishing pole is 10 feet, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So it's, I mean, metagaming, you know that it's still at least within 10 feet of you.
Okay.
You don't know where it went, though. But Ishu does get a chance to react. He doesn't have, what was it, Warcaster, so he takes a swing with his dagger at disadvantage. His little bone shiv that he has. Oh, he connects.
Nice.
Disadvantage though, you said, right?
Oh, yeah, it was
Normal. 'cause
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
it's normal.
Wait,
Right.
yeah, it's a normal roll because he has pack tactics. So he has disadvantage because of invisibility, so it is the 21. The 21 stands. So he does hit. The problem is, let me just make sure. Yeah, he doesn't deal damage to it. He connects, he feels a chill across his hand as the dagger connects where the thing would be, but it doesn't do damage to it. He doesn't have a magical dagger, so okay. I think whoop, there goes the audio again. 1 second. Audio's being weird today. It's my headphones. Okay. I think that might be a good spot to take a break.
Okay.
Yeah, we're like 2 hours in. I think it's a pretty good place to take a little break
Here.
as the lights go out again on you guys.
I just want to say thank goodness we didn't opt for the 80% cave exploration as our party
Yeah.
goal.
There's like, I didn't know it was going to go down like this, but this is a pretty cool, like, welcome to the dungeon kind of encounter.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like a rave. There's flashing lights. There's walls collapsing. All right. Yeah, it's been cool. All right. Well, I guess like take I don't know 5 or 10, and I'll cut the music for a little bit and put on some break music. And we'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys. If you enjoy the video, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe.